Okay, let's see a program for calculating total number of vowels, and we will count the number of vowels in a string and we will take that string from user. So let's discuss it so that you can make your own programs later on and it will be easy for you. Okay, first of all, what I have done is I have declared a string with the name. So, and I have declared another variable right here with the name count. Okay, now what we are doing here is we are taking input from user using the function getLine. What it will do is it will take input from user and save it in our string which has the name. Okay, so first of all, let's calculate the size of the string name, and we can use that. We just learned this function in the previous slide. I don't want to overwrite it for you. We just learned this function, name size. What it will do is it will calculate the total number of characters and will put them in the variable length. So variable len. Okay, now let's run a loop. This is a loop. What it will do is it will start from 0. Why from 0? Because we know that character arrays or strings or any array always start with the index 0. They don't start with the index 1. The first index is always 0. So we have learned this before. We should not discuss this again. But anyway, so it will start with 0 and it will go till the length of that length of that string name, and it is less than. So you know that if the size of this string is 6, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements, but the index always goes till 5, 1 less than the size. So that's why we have less than right here, not less than and equals to. Anyway, let's put a switch here, which I have done. And that's what that switch is doing. It will compare each and every character of this string name. Alright? So this is something cool. You can use this string as an array. You can do that, and it will solve many problems for you. So right here what we are doing is we will be right now, first of all, think that I equals to 0, and on the first iteration of this loop I is equals to 0. So what we have here is we have name with the index 0. So what do we have on the index 0? Whatever the user have entered. Let's suppose the user entered A, B and C. So this is what we have in that array right now. So at the point name 0, on the first iteration of the loop we have name 0, and right now name 0 is what we have here, A. This is what we have. It is A. So what will happen is it will compare each, and this switch statement will compare each and every element of this string with these cases. So we have put some cases below, and since we are actually finding the total number of vowels right here, so that's why we have written case A, E, I, O, U, and these are all capital. So you can do this, you should do this actually for small letter vowels too. Okay, so if the user enters something small right here with this, they will be catered to. And what we will do is, if what this switch statement will do is, if that element in this particular index matches any of these, that means this statement will be executed, obviously. So when this statement is executed, count increases. Right now we have count as 0. When this will increase, in this particular case, if this would have been capital A, if the input would have been this, then these cases will be true. This case actually would have been true, and the count would have increased. That means count, which was actually 0 before, would have increased to 1 right here. So this loop will continue, and eventually at the end of this loop you will have the count of the number of vowels in that string, and which you can display them right here. So this was the program.